Now, last week, bitch, I was late. All right, I was late for a very important date, but I'm not late this time, girl. Brat loves Judy. This is season 1, episode 3. So defensive. This episode it was decent. It was decent. It wasn't a chore. So I was glad that I actually went on ahead and watched it because tomorrow I'm swamped. Hopefully I can make it to the boys' night out in time. If not, y'all still want y'all to go around there to Scotty's channel. Later on, not later on, tomorrow night. I posted the flyer on Instagram. Y'all take a look at that. But this ain't got nothing to do with that. Brat loves Judy. Again, season 1, episode 3, so defensive. So Brat comes back to apologize for being so defensive, and they talk about the wall that Brat still has up. And she does admit to being stubborn. Judy feels weird about the timing of all of this, especially with the proposal coming up. Listen, I am glad that Brat apologized, but Brat, y'all do need some damn therapy because you apologized and then exhibited the same damn behavior that you just had to apologize for later on in the episode. Like, you get way too defensive about every damn thing. And the thing about it is, Brat, had it been anybody else, fine. But the fact that you do it constantly with Judy, Jessica, Dupart, and you love her, and that's your big booty Judy, and all that good type stuff, the last person that should be getting all of that fever when they're just trying to come to you with, you know, something that's going on with them or something that they see. Because that's the thing. You don't want to create a space to where there's something wrong with the relationship, but she can't come to you because she knows if you come to her, and it doesn't matter how delicately you put it, you're going to take it and run with it and fill away. That's how shit happens. You understand? That's how the hoes creep into your damn relationship. Because if she can't come and talk to you, she's going to confide in somebody else. And that ain't what you don't want. So yeah, you definitely could benefit from some counseling, Brett. No shade, no tea. And it's sad that a lot of people, especially in the black community, feels like therapists is basically saying you need a damn exorcist or something. There's nothing wrong with going to talk to somebody. Hell, I feel like I need to go and talk to somebody. It's a lot of things that I'm still holding on. Not that I had a horrible childhood. I didn't. I had the best childhood. Not that I had a tough upbringing. I didn't. Me and my brother had the best of everything. But there's still personal things that, I would feel a lot more better talking to someone that doesn't have that type of emotional connection to me versus talking to people that do. Somebody that won't be biased, somebody that, doesn't know me and this, that, and this. And so all they can do is listen, get both sides of the story, get both sides of the coin, and then they can help y'all go through it. Like, that's all therapy is. It's not a death sentence. And I really wish a lot of people would stop feeling that way. Anyway, Julie tells her friend about reaching out to Lisa Ray to come to the proposal after the blow up on Cocktails with Queens that I still feel Lisa Ray was wrong as two left shoes for. But listen, I'm not mad at Jessica for doing that. I'm going to stop calling you Judy. Your name's Jessica. I'm not mad at Jessica for doing that. Jessica was like, listen, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That wasn't my issue. That wasn't my problem. That was not my cross to bear. It was theirs. I ain't got no problem with Lisa. Lisa is that girl's sister. This is the woman that I want to marry. So what do I look like inviting everybody else in her family to a surprise party and an engagement and not her sister? So I'm down with you for that, Jessica. That's what you're supposed to do. I would have done the same damn thing. I'm inviting Lisa, and that's just what I said. If Lisa comes, she come. But she damn sure can't say she ain't getting no damn invite either. I'm with you. So Jessica gets overwhelmed with the construction at the house, the warehouse, the proposal, and Deja coming over. Again, Jessica, you bought this on yourself, sis. You love to put a lot of things on your plate at one time. So I would just assume that you should be used to handling that by now. Like the fact that you constantly putting things on your plate, but then complaining about the work and you're overwhelmed and stuff. It's kind of like an oxymoron, sis. No shade. So the Brat asks her fine ass neighbor, honey, I can't pronounce that damn man name. I know it started with a K. I was about to call him Crazy K, but I ain't even gonna do that. They call him the mind doctor to help Montana and Rhonda, and he agrees to do it. Of course he would. Judy feels like they should seek help too, and Brat doesn't feel like that. We're gonna get down to that in a minute. So Brat and Bella catch up. So she tells Bella about Judy wanting to go to therapy. Again, I don't find anything wrong with sitting down talking to somebody, especially since you admitted that you can be stubborn. She can be stubborn. Both of y'all are alpha females. Both of y'all are boss bitches. So I don't know why you don't think that you could benefit from therapy. Both of you guys are bosses, and much like Montana, you don't know how to shut the fuck up and listen to somebody, Brat. Shantae, Sashay Shantae. You don't know how to shut up and listen to somebody either. You like to cut bitches off in the middle of what they saying, and that's how things go unclear, and that's how things get undone. So no, I feel like the mind doctor or whoever, Jeffrey Gardier, whoever, go to reach out to Dr. Tracy from Family or Fiance, or reach out to Dr. Nicole from Put a Ring on It. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bray, you got doctors at your disposal, girl. Hell, call Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pibb, Dr. Bombay. Call some damn baddie. Anyway, so Jessica and Nikki look at a venue, which I love the venue. And they're both wondering whether they're going to get the Brat or Shantae. Because apparently Shantae is the softer side, and she will probably cry and thank everybody be there and genuinely glad that somebody did that for her, versus the Brat, who's hard and has a hard exterior and don't show emotion and feel like, oh, I don't want you doing this for me, or I don't want you doing that for me. And Brat, this is the thing, you have to learn how to allow people to love you. All right, I don't find anything wrong with really not, because I getting older, I'm that way now myself. Like, if I go a birthday without getting a card or a present or whatever, it doesn't bother me. So long as I hear somebody say happy birthday to me, I'm fine. I don't go up for gifts and balloons, flowers, cards, and candies and all of that. When I was younger, hell yeah, I wanted all of that. But now that I'm older, I don't necessarily want somebody to feel like they have to do that for me. So I understand where Brett is coming from, but I also feel like, again, because of that wall that Brett has up, that's probably why she's like that too. And that's not good, Brett. Because you're marrying somebody who loves to give gifts and who loves to shower you and who loves to, give you this and give you that. And it's not to say that materials things matter, because it doesn't. But, I mean, people show their love differently. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Hence why y'all need to go to therapy. Whatever. Deja and Kenzie comes. Kenzie stole that whole scene, because everything else I could care less about. Kenzie stole that whole scene, especially when she got her nasty piece of confessional. You better come through, Kenzie. Kenzie about what, 6, 7, 8 months? And Mama Girl already got her nasty piece of cameo on the nasty piece of confessional on this show. Girl, what the hell am I doing wrong? Kenzie, little mama, what's your secret? Anyway, so Judy tells Brat again that they should seek therapy to go and talk. And pick up some practices on what to do so they don't end up like Montana and Rhonda. And the Brat doesn't agree again, and then she gets up and go and take a shower. You want to know what kills me about my folk? And when I say my folk, I mean my black ass people that carry the black face like I do. What bothers me and what gets me about my people is we can constantly look in the cracks of everybody else's situation, but then when the mirror gets turned on to ours, everything is perfectly fine, peaches and cream, peaches and herb, and we don't need nothing. Clearly, Brat, y'all do. This is the second time your girl, who you love so much and you love dearly, and who you will move heaven and hell for, is telling you twice now that I think we need to go and talk to somebody, because it's obvious that you have a wall up. We're both alpha females and we see what our friends are going through. And so we don't end up like that because we're not communicating well with each other, because we are both alpha females. We are both bosses and you don't like to listen. Maybe we do need to go and talk to somebody, and you just refuse to go and do it, Brett, and I don't know why. Maybe you're scared to talk about real feelings or whatever the case may be, but Brett, I'm sorry, you have to. You're about to get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do something, gotta give. So Jessica has a business meeting, but Jessica isn't really thinking about that. She starts worrying about her and Brat, and her friend feels like she's getting cold feet, and I do too. I feel like you're starting to see some things that you really did not see because you were in love with each other pre-COVID. Now, post-COVID, you know what it's like to be up under each other 24/7. And Brat is in a state where she's not out of that mind state. She still feels like this is COVID. We're locked into each other and y'all up under each other's asses all day. And Brat, as cute as that is, get from under her pussy, sis. She want her coon to breathe much like you want yours to breathe, okay? I mean, I don't know, Brad. Like, listen, like, look, I have no issues. Y'all know I love Brad a lot. I've been fucking with Brad since Funkified, girl. And I have a huge liking for Judy. Excuse me. I have a huge liking for Jessica. I want them to make it, despite the fact that a lot of y'all got in my comments and felt like this shit won't gonna last 6 months. Now, Brad and Jessica, that don't come from me. That come from the people in the comments because of what we see on the show. I don't know. Prove us wrong. That's all I got. But girl, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Tonight's episode was it was decent. It was decent. It gave me something to watch. It gave me a little yang to talk about. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. And until next time, I'm gonna see y'all later, girl. Bye.